Everybody, Anthony Morrison here. If you can hear me good, say hey. I see lots of people saying hey. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome back. I see a lot of you saying welcome back. I welcome myself back to reality for a little while. Well, for a long while anyway, back to reality. So I see a lot of people saying that you want to know how my bachelor party went. Was pretty good. We had a really good time. We went to, like I said, Miami, Puerto Rico, Anguilla. Was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy time. And let me just move this out. We had a lot of fun. Was able to get a lot of my friends to come. I think overall, maybe 10 or 11 ended up showing up throughout the different parts of the trip. So it was really cool, and definitely an experience that I will not forget. So so a lot of fun. But I'm excited to be back here in my office. And I was just telling Nick before we went live, I felt so weird just not doing my Success Connection right here. I'm always right here in my office, and I've got this computer and my iPad and all my stuff. So it's obviously more exciting for me when I do this to do it right here at home where I'm kind of comfortable, and I can do a really good job of it. So hopefully all of you enjoyed last week. If you enjoyed last week, just say yes in the chat box for me. If you enjoyed last week. Okay, very good. So we started talking about, if this is your first time on the Success Connection, first of all, welcome to the Success Connection. We do this every single week, Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I never miss, not even on my bachelor party. It's always, I'm always here, always doing what I can. And so welcome aboard. You want to put this on your calendar. You don't want to miss out. Last week we started talking about the profit cycle. And the reason I want to talk about the profit cycle was kind of like I talked about last week. Everything runs in a cycle. You know, you've heard real estate runs in cycles and the economy runs in cycles. It does. Everything runs in cycles, and the internet is no different. And so what I like to do is show you the broad picture, right, of what all of these different pieces are, and then start breaking it down into modular pieces and sharing with you how, really how I do it, right, how I tackle each piece of the profit cycle. And so this week we're actually going to build a couple of pages, or I'm going to walk you through a couple of my pages. In fact, some of you may have actually opted in to these pages. And forgive me, I literally just got home last night at 11 o'clock. I've been gone for basically 2 weeks, and so I'm mentally drained, right? But it has been a lot of fun. Also been refreshing for me to kind of take a step back and really kind of outline to myself what I want to teach, to everybody here for the last part of the year, because we are coming up on a really exciting time. I mean, it's the holiday season coming up. I mean, that's the way people online start looking at things. We look at it as the holidays are coming up, Christmas is coming, and lots of money, billions of dollars will be spent online. And so if I can get you to master this profit cycle, little bitty pieces, then you should be able to build your online business and take advantage of this opportunity that's literally right around the corner, right? So that's what we're going to do. And then, of course, if you're new, like I said, welcome aboard. We are giving away a cash prize. We give away a cash prize every single week. I'll talk to you about that a little bit later at the end. I'll show you where to leave your Facebook comments, where to join our Facebook group, and all that good stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. Some of you may, if you are in the Success Connection group, you may have seen that, oddly enough, I was sitting in Puerto Rico having dinner, and the whole time there was a guy waiting on us, and he was taking good care of us, and we even asked if they had like sugar-free Red Bull, or one of my friends did, and he's like, no, but I can drive to the store and get it. Now imagine we're in a restaurant, okay, Morton's restaurant, like a really nice restaurant, and the server is telling us he will get in his car and drive to the store to get something that they don't have there. Totally bizarre. We just thought, man, this is awesome. And towards the end, or actually at the end, after we brought us our check, he let us know he's actually one of our mobile opt-in students. His name is June. He's one of our mobile opt-in students. He saw that I was on the agenda or the list or whatever for reservations. he had been watching the Success Connection. June, I don't know if you're on here tonight or not. If you are, I'll unmute you in a little bit. But he saw that I was on there. He'd been on the Success Connection. He knew that it was my bachelor party. I've actually got right up here on my bookshelf. He had special menus made that said, "Congratulations, Anthony." He took a nice photo and put it in this awesome little thing that I brought home. So exciting to not only to have my my bachelor party, but to have my students from literally all over the world and to run into them, and then for them to be so excited to be here and excited to be a student, excited about what we're teaching, excited about the opportunity that literally stayed for 4 hours after work in order to take care of us, and then went out with us after dinner. So it was really cool, really fun. So like I said, I always get so much fulfillment from this. I know you guys think you're the only ones that do, but I get a lot of fulfillment myself. So let's take a look at what we did last week real fast, okay? So this is the profit cycle part 1. What I want to do is I want to break down for you guys kind of and then what we're going to tackle today. So last week we talked about the elements of the profit cycle. Okay, so we talked about elements of the profit cycle, which is traffic, web pages, autoresponders, and profit centers. Everything on the internet moves, like I said, in a cycle, but it all starts with traffic. You got to get traffic. So a lot of you have, like say for instance, the fan page domination training, which helps you get traffic. That's what it's all about. Then, in order to get in order to monetize that traffic, what do we do with it? If we buy Facebook ads, if we're using the fan page domination method, if we're, whatever it is that we're doing, what kind of web page? How do we build our list? What does a good opt-in page look like? What's a good thank you page look like? On and on and on, right? So there's lots of different opportunities there for you to kind of tweak what you're doing to make a lot of money based on the web pages. Then you start to build your list, your email list, right? That's where you start to use autoresponders, okay? So autoresponders, of course, there's a ton of them, but this is part of the profit cycle, is you need autoresponders. And then we have profit centers. Now, profit centers are probably the most, I don't want to say they're the most important thing, but they're sure close to it, because it's how are you going to make a profit off of this traffic, right? So I drew it out for you. If you missed last week, you'll find this inside of your Success Connection members area. That you'll have the replay. Nick's already got that posted along with the download for this. But you can see that we drew this out for you, right? So I'll just go in here and see if I can't highlight again. So you've got this traffic over here, right? So you're bringing traffic in, and we always tend to bring our traffic into an opt-in page. How many of you have designed opt-in pages before? Just say yes if you have and no if you have not, okay? So I see lots and lots of yeses. I see a few no's, but I see a lot of yeses as well. All right, and a lot of no's. So we're going to break it down. That's what we're going to break down today, is building the opt-in page and building the thank you page. Because right here, okay, we'll just show you with a nice little circle around this. These two steps right here, okay, if you look at those two steps are where the money making all starts. If you've got a profit center, meaning you've got an affiliate offer or a Shopify site or whatever the case may be, that's great, but it ain't going to make any money if you don't get people there. Of course, if you don't have traffic, then nothing happens anyway. So what's between the traffic and the profit centers? Well, it's these little web pages. It's these opt-in pages and these thank you pages, and that's what gets people into those autoresponders, gets them onto your email list, and helps you to start generating all of the revenue that you want to generate from your profit centers. So that's what we're going to talk about, okay? And then, of course, last week I talked about how you could activate additional profit centers using your autoresponders, and then we talked about how you could segment your lists, make your list one list become multiple lists, and so on and so forth. But the most important thing for this week, okay, is going to be going through and doing part 2, which is right here, designing pages, right? How many of you would like to see how to design an opt-in page? Just say yes if that makes sense to you and you would like to do it. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Very cool. All right, so you want to pay close attention to this, okay? Now, we won't spend a billion hours on this or anything tonight, but I do think it is important, okay? Now, there are many, many different softwares, okay? So let's just go through this very carefully. Let me pull this up real fast. Hold on one second. Because I want you to all see this very clearly. All right. Let's see. I'm going to add a new page here. All right. There. Okay. So let me pull this back up. All right. So I'll move this over here. All right. So we're going to go through the profit cycle. Okay. This is part 2. So part 2. All right. And this is page building. All right. So here's some notes. These are important things. Note number 1 is that there are many softwares. Okay? What this means is there's many different pieces of software that you can use to build your web pages. I am going to show you ClickFunnels. This is what I use. Okay? ClickFunnels. But some people use WordPress. Okay? How many of you use WordPress? Okay? I see lots and lots and lots of people. All right? Lots and lots of people. Some people use InstaBuilder. There's tons and tons of different ones. So what I want you to realize is that what I'm showing you is kind of indicative of what I'm using on a daily basis for my business. But what you want to realize, what you want to focus on is less on how I'm doing it inside of the software and more on what the overall elements are. Meaning, if I've got a page like this, okay, and I want this to be my opt-in page, okay, what are the elements? What are the elements on this page, right? What am I putting there in order to make it convert, okay? So let's take a quick look at one of my pages right now. This is coming straight out of my account. This is a page that's not even live yet. I'm not even running this yet, okay? So we have a course called Fan Page Domination. Are any of you, how many of you are in Fan Page Domination? Just say yes if you are. All right, so we have lots and lots of people saying yes. So we have a course called Fan Page Domination. I've really gotten excited about this, and if you haven't heard about it yet, you'll hear about it later on. But the thing of it is that I want to generate an email list, okay, of people that might be interested in buying Fan Page Domination down the road. Just like you may want to build an email list of people that might be interested in certain products or services that you are promoting, right? So we need an opt-in page. So here's one that I literally had built right here inside of ClickFunnels, okay? But I want to show you the elements to the page because that's where the key is. All right, so take good notes on this, okay? The elements. And by the way, if you go here, this won't take you anywhere because it's not done. But all right, so up here at the top, right here at the very top, we call this the headline, okay? What this headline is, and I'm going to make notes for you over here, okay? So, key points. We have a headline. All right, the headline, I'm going to try to pull up. Let's see if we can make our drawing. It's going to be a little big, but you can see it right there. All right, so you can see the headline up there. Okay, the headline is supposed to capture instant attention, okay? We'll call it capture instant eyeballs, meaning you want people, when they see your headline, to instantly think, wow, I need to stay on this page. So how many of you think I'd like to give you my free book is a good headline? Just say yes if you think that's a good headline. You see, when somebody hits this page, the very first thing that I'm telling them is I'm giving you something for free. Just boom, just like that. Here, have a free book. I would like to give you this. Anytime you are giving something to someone, and it's free, people are more excited about it. They pay more attention to it. They retain it more, okay? So all of your opt-in pages, you know, we've taught you all along that a good opt-in page has a good giveaway, meaning you want to give away something for free in return to getting an email address. How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you're with me on that. You give something away for free. It could be a little notebook that you write, like a two-page little Word document that you write. Doesn't matter. As long as there's some perceived value there, people will stay on and they will opt in, right? Now, I'm using ClickFunnels to build this. Like I said, you could use any type of web page builder to build this, okay? All right, so thing number one is your headline. Let's move down to thing number two. All right, there's two things that I always put on my opt-in pages, okay, that have always helped me to convert. Here's the second thing. All right, thing number two is a visual of the free gift. All right, so like in my case, it would be like a book image, right? And you guys can see right here, I'm trying to keep this up, you can see that I've got an image of my book, right? So maybe I can do something like this, trying to make it to where you can see my notes but also see this. But you can see, I'm going to move this in a second, but there's an image there that shows what they're going to get. One thing that is super, super important is to realize that some people only respond to visual stimulus. So what that means is they aren't necessarily reading anything and responding to it. They respond to a visual stimulus, right? So by visually seeing that that book is there, they now say, oh, I'm getting a free book. How many of you understand that? Just say yes. Some of you said they are called men. You're right. Men are definitely more key people that are going to respond to visual stimuli. But that's the thing, is that we could say you're getting a free book, but when we show them the free book, when we show them the free something, there's something about that visual experience that gives it a higher value, that gives it more desirability, right? So you don't want to bring that element off. I see a lot of times people make these pages, and especially beginners, and they don't put images on them. You can have an image like that little free book image right there would cost you like $5 to have designed. I mean, we're not talking about something that's expensive. We're not talking about something that's so overwhelming, blah, 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 blah. No, we're talking about something that can maybe cost a couple bucks to have designed by anybody. You could do it on Upwork, or you could do it on Fiverr, anywhere. So in other words, and I'll move the notebook here for just a second, let you guys see that section. All right. So the second section of my opt-in page has the image, okay, the visual stimuli, okay, but then it also has, if you look right there, do you see where it says 3 simple steps to building your profitable fan page business? And then I give them 3 bullet points, okay, in what they're going to learn. In other words, what value am I going to give you? Okay, does everybody see that? So I give the 3 bullet points. I typically try to stick to only 3 bullet points because I don't want to overwhelm people. I want them to quickly, easily, fast, concisely see this is what you're going to learn if you give me your email address, right? So now I'm showing them the visual stimulus, but I'm also giving them this value. All right, so I'm going to write this, and I'll show you on the notepad in a minute. But there's a value perception. So I'm going to show the value, all right, which is basically bullet points, all right. And I'll bring up the notepad here in just a second for you, so you can take these notes. But I'll also give you the notes. But maybe you can see them down here at the bottom, where it says show the value. Okay, so in showing the value, what you are doing is you're bullet pointing out all of the different things that a person is going to get when they get this book. Now, here's what's interesting about this, okay? You are attempting, in these first two sections of your opt-in page, you are attempting to reach all types of people. Think about it. You are attempting to reach the people that just want something free, which means they're basically fast action takers, right? So these are people that see that headline up at the top that says free book, and all of a sudden they're freaking out. It's free, they'll take it, right? Then you're going to attempt to get the people that are visual. These are the people that see the book, want the book. Okay? So you got those people. So now you're getting those. Then you want to get the more serious people too. Okay? Not that these two types of people up here can't be serious, but a serious person, somebody that doesn't go, they don't quickly respond to anything. So the word free is not going to get them to respond. Somebody that doesn't get overwhelmed by the value perception, at least the perceived value from an image, right? But somebody that wants to know, what am I actually going to learn in this, right? So when I get this, yeah, it looks great, the book cover looks great, but what am I actually going to learn? That's the serious person. They're looking for the value of the product. Okay, so again, this doesn't always have to be a free book. This could be a free report. This could be a free list. This could be a free access to a free members area. And there's tons of different things that you can give away for free. Of course, a simple thing to give away for free, as you all know, would be just a free report, right? A free report, little free mini book. Like, for instance, my book, it doesn't come, it's not even printed. It's not going to come on that cover right there. It's an ebook, right? But the value perception looks so much higher because I had it made into a book like this, like a book cover. Then I give all of those serious people the bullet points, right? So you can see all of these right here. I give them all of the bullet points so that they know what they're going to learn, right? So would you all agree that I am attempting in the first half of my page to get 3 different types of people to respond? Now, I may get a person that won't respond unless they are stimulated and excited by all 3 different types of things. The word free, the serious stuff, and the visual experience, right? So I instantly am able to get those people. But I'm also picking them out. It's like sniping, right? I'm going through it. I'm laser targeted on different types of people, getting them to respond. Say yes if you're with me. Just say yes so I can make sure everybody can hear me. We're all good. I see lots of yeses coming in. Epic. Okay, so those are the 3 types I'm trying to get right up front. Now, there are what we call, I don't want to say skeptical people, but there are people that take a very long time to make a decision. So, what do? I throw on here, hurry up, your free book offer ends in. Okay, so what I'm doing is I show the value. Then number 4 is I use urgency. I use urgency. Let me just slide this up so you can see it on the notepad. All right, I use urgency. So my goal with the countdown timer is I've visually shown you what you're going to get. I've used the word free at the top to hook you into staying on the page. I've also given you a bullet point list of everything that you're going to get, the value that you're truly going to get once you opt in here. But if you still haven't opted in, I'm going to give you urgency. And typically urgency is a countdown timer. Okay? Countdown timers or like an end date. Meaning this offer ends on this date at this time, and if you don't do it now, then you end up not getting anything, right? And I see a lot of you saying, yes, it's little things like this that make a huge, huge difference, okay? They make a massive difference in your conversion rates, in the amount of people that will actually take action on your page. Because every little element, okay, adds something to that puzzle. Remember, we're talking about the profit cycle. And we can push all the traffic to this page. But once the traffic gets to this page, then what? We've got to capture that email address, right? Now, for me, I've always looked at it, like I said, in sections like this, where you can see there's not a lot to this page. I mean, if I were to, I'll pull this down, shoot it down there. I mean, look, there's not a lot on this page. If you look, that's the whole page right there, right? So there's not a lot that's going on the page. You'll notice at the very bottom, I always like to do this, where it says, like, the name of my book, that I'm actually working on this book right now. It's called Your Fan Page Business, okay? Well, it says your fan page business will be sent to the email address that you provide us. Now, the reason I say that, and I'll put that in my notes for you here, you know, tell people where the free gift will be sent. All right, so that's going to be number 5. Now, why do I do that? It's because that's going to at least help to eliminate fake email addresses. Now, it's not going to 100% eliminate fake email addresses, okay? People still put fake email addresses in this thing all the time. But it will help to reduce it because the people think, okay, if I put a fake email address into this box, I'm not going to get my free gift, right? So I always try to put that element on the page because if you're getting fake email addresses, it's not doing you any good, right? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. And the notes are not up on the screen right now, only the landing pages. Okay, so I see lots and lots of people saying that they're with me right now. Good, very, very good. Okay, so the elements to an opt-in page are not that complicated. If you look at this, all you need to truly build your own opt-in page is an image of what you're giving away, a list of maybe 3 bullet points of the value that's in that giveaway, and a very good headline that basically says, I'd like to give you X for free, whether it's a free report, coupon, whatever, right? I'd like to give you this for free. Then the only elements that you add to the page, say something like the opt-in button, which that's what happens when you click on this button here, it brings up my opt-in form, or the timers for that urgency, okay? So you can do this in WordPress, you can do this in Page Builder, you can do this in ClickFunnels, you can do it in SmartMember, you can do it in anything that lets you build an opt-in page. So an opt-in page is basically a one-page website, okay? It's a singular page that you put out there and you say, I'm interested in people coming to this one single page. I don't care about any other pages. In fact, I have one right now. Let me show you. I've got multiple ones, okay, obviously. So here's my other one. You'll see I use the same format over and over and over again. It's not like I change a whole lot, right? I find what works and I just keep using it. I change the colors. I mean, look at the difference. All that's different from here to here, just simply colors. I even use the exact same headline right here, and then I change the color of the book, right? So this particular page right here, I actually run an ad on Facebook for this. Have any of you ever seen this? Did any of you opt into this? Just say yes if you did. There's been about 5,000 or 6,000 people that opted in to this particular page. All this is me giving away a book talking about email marketing. That's pretty much it. Now, the end result and the end goal is to create new students. I give away, Tish says I opt into everything. I give away a free book, okay? And then I also offer people the opportunity to join our program, whether it's our Inbox Inner Circle or our mobile opt-in or whatever. So it's like, hey, look, if you enjoy this free book, if you enjoy what I'm teaching you, if you feel there's value there, if you feel like it's something you want to do and you'd like to pursue, then hey, guess what? I've got this course and that course that I could sell to you that you might love, right? And so seems like an awful lot of people would be interested in that, right? So again, there's no specific differences in the two pages. The goal is the same. I want to give away a free book because in my specific instance, I want to then turn that book buyer into a student. I would like for that book buyer to be on my Success Connection. I'd like for that book buyer to use my mobile opt-in software. Or in the other case, I'd like for them to go through my fan page domination product. So you start with the end goal in mind and you work your way backwards, right? So if you are, let's just suppose that you're doing affiliate marketing or you have an e-commerce store. You might do different types of opt-in pages. Your opt-in page might be like, hey, get a free, a free dog collar, right? They opt in, and then you take them to your e-commerce site that shows where they can get the free dog collar, just pay for shipping. If you're doing affiliate marketing, one of the things that I've always done is, hey, let me show you how you can get the best deal on college education, right? When they opt in, on my thank you page, I literally give them links to college finders. And anytime somebody goes to those college finder links, I get paid $30, $40, $50, right? So again, I'm able to use the same funnel, free gift to thank you page to profits. It doesn't matter if I'm selling my own product. It doesn't matter if I'm selling an e-commerce product. And it doesn't matter if I'm selling affiliate products, Amazon products. All of it's the same. You're starting off with what we call basically a loss leader, right? You're starting off with something that you give away for free to get that information and to set people off through a funnel. Now, let me ask you something. If you walk into a store, okay, and let's say you don't know anything about the store, okay, and this is a good lesson in psychology, and this is why I do the Success Connection, because I like to teach the above basic stuff, and hopefully you all appreciate that. So let's just say that you walk into a store. You've never heard of the store. Let's just say you were driving down the street and you're on a family road trip and you walk in to this random store and somebody immediately says, hey, guess what? We have some really, really, really awesome art for sale right here. Here it is. Boom. It's $150. These two paintings. Pick one, pick one, pick one. Okay. Would you be more likely to buy in that situation? Or if you walked in the store and the person came up to you and said, hey, I'm so glad that you chose to come through our store. Here are 3 or 4 bullet points. Here are 3 or 4 reasons why we're so awesome. Here's 3 or 4 reasons why we've been in business 15 years. Here's 3 or 4 reasons why our customers love us. And by the way, since you came in today, we would love to give you this free little 8x10 piece of art. Just this really cool little piece of art. You can take it home, you can frame it, you can put it on your wall, you can put it wherever you'd like to put it. Just remember that you came by here, and of course it looks awesome, so I'm sure that'll be a nice little story piece for you and your guests or the people that visit you at home. Here it is. Here's your free gift, okay? And feel free to shop around. Now, would you be more likely to spend the $150 on the art, okay, if your experience coming through the front door was A or B? That's right, the second, right? Here's the thing. People always try to start with sales instead of with relationship building. But marketing online is all about relationship building. If you give away something for free, it doesn't mean you're not going to sell something. It means that you're building rapport. You're building that relationship, and you can instantly sell. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait till next week. You can instantly sell something, but still generate good rapport with your audience, right? How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you understand that. All right, so let me show you how I do it, okay? I see lots and lots of people saying yes. Let me just show you how I do it. So the first thing I do is I give away this book, okay? I build good rapport with people. I say, listen, I'll give you this book for free. It's not going to cost you anything. Then, after somebody opts in, I take them here. Let me show you my thank you page. Let me turn this video off. Okay. I take them to download their free book. Now, you can see that instantly what I do is I show them their book again. I also show them all the value that they're going to get out of the book, and I give them a button right here that allows them to download the book. That means I don't make it tricky. I don't even actually email it. Well, I do email it, but that's not the only way you can get it. Why do you think that I choose to give them the download link to the book right here on, this is my thank you page, by the way. But why am I giving them the download link right now? Somebody tell me. That's right. A lot of you are saying instant credibility, build trust. Here's what will happen. Let's go back to our scenario in the art store. If you walked into the art store and they said, look, thank you so much for your information. We're going to ship you this free piece of art. It'll be at your house 3 to 4 business days, right? We're going to go in and ship it to you. All right. You haven't gained the credibility from the customer at that point because you haven't actually delivered. You've said you were going to deliver. The customer might be like, well, let's wait and see if I actually get it. In this case, what would happen is oftentimes our autoresponder will send out the email and it goes to a spam folder, right? Nothing we can do about it. All of you use so many different types of email services, and Gmail and Yahoo and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, that, hey, look, when you send a link to download something, sometimes people don't get it. Now what's happened? You've created the exact opposite of what you wanted. You've said, let me give you this free book. Then you've turned around and by no fault of your own, you didn't give it away. You didn't give them the free book because they didn't get it in their email box. Now they hate you instead of loving you or not caring. You see my point? How many of you see my point? You say yes? Okay. I always try to do my giveaway, okay, do my free gift right on my thank you page, and I do it at the top. Okay, now there's 2 elements to this page. All right, there's 2 elements to this page. But the biggest element that I want you to stay focused on is that I give away the gift at the very, very top. Okay? Now, after I give away the gift, it's right there. It's at the top. I do something else. I come along and I say, okay, now here's what I'd like to also offer you now that you got your free gift. This is the same thing. This video of me right here is the same thing as the art dealer saying, here's your free art. By the way, we've also got a really awesome special going on right now where you can get this epic art for 150 bucks. You may want to check it out. You may not. It's in the other room over there. Feel free to walk over there if you'd like to. If not, no problem. Well, you see, I have nothing for sale on this page. There's nothing for sale. You can't see anywhere where you click buy, right? But what I do is I give away the free book. And then I say, in the video, I say, by the way, I've got this other website where I'd like to teach you more about email marketing. It's a course that I've built, and I'd love to share it with you. If you're interested in it, you can watch a free training video from me right now, and you'll see there's a button right below that says, yes, give me free access. Otherwise, you don't have to do it. You can just simply download your free book. Thank you so much for. Do you all see how I am selling, but I'm indirectly selling people on going and checking out what I have for sale? Just say yes or no. Okay. This funnel works for anything. That's the thing. You don't have to be selling an information course. You don't have to be doing anything like what I'm doing. All you've got to be doing is taking people through this funnel. You could take out my elements and put your elements in at any point in time, right? For any different thing. Like I said, if you were doing something, for instance, we do this with affiliate marketing. We might have a page like this that says, you know, I'd like to give you free college grant advice or free college funding advice. Okay? Who doesn't want that? Then this little book right here might say, you know, the top 5 places to find college funding online or college scholarships online. And that might be the name of my book. Then over here, I might say, you know, 3 simple steps to getting college scholarships. And then I would list, like, you know, 3 different things here. And then I'd say, give me free access to this college scholarship information, right? Then when people go here, I would give them a report that they could download, okay? And it would be right here. And that report, I would list 3 or 4 different college scholarship affiliate offers inside of the free report. Does that make sense to you guys? So there's affiliate opportunities there. I see lots of people. There's affiliate opportunities for helping connect people with things like Compare Top Schools or For USA. These are college placement finder sites, right? They're portals, right? And so I would do that. Then I would have another little thing down here that says special bonus, okay? Get started right now, be matched to the perfect school or something. And I'd have a button that they could click. And when they click that button, it would basically take them to one of those affiliate sites whereby I would make $40 or $50 if they filled out the application. So yes, so Cynthia, this is live. How many of you understand that the Success Connection is live? Just because you're putting something in the chat doesn't mean that I'm going to respond to it. Sorry. I do my best, but it's live. It's live. It's not a recording, but I'm also not a robot. I can't answer 752,000 comments in the chat box while I'm trying to teach. So, yeah, it's live. I'm always live. It's Thursday. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Cynthia, if you don't see the page, it's probably something wrong with your computer, because my screen is showing right here on the screen, so everybody else can see it. You may want to log off and log back on or something like that. Okay, so anyway, sorry, sometimes I see the same thing popping up in the chat. I'm trying to see the questions and answer them as I go, but sometimes it's difficult. So anyway, this works with that. Now, let's talk about how this might work with something like e-commerce. Well, you would be able to do the same thing. Okay? You would have a little page right here, except instead of showing a book or something, okay, what you would actually show is a picture of the trinket you're going to give away. Let's say it's a dog collar. You would put the dog collar right here on the page and say, I'd like to give you my free dog collar, okay? Then you would put 3 reasons why this dog collar is epic, okay? So you might list out 3 different reasons and say right here, give me instant access to my free dog collar. Now from there, you would send people to a thank you page. Again, it would show them the dog collar, and you'd put a little link right here instead of download my book now. And so instead of this, you would actually put, look, you can tell I'm at home. Chloe's made her appearance. So instead of putting the download button, you would put claim access now or claim yours now or whatever, right? And that would take them specifically to the section of your site where you are giving away dog collars, right? Free plus shipping dog collars. So this is an additional way, okay, to go in and generate revenue by essentially building trust and building a relationship with people up front. Now, the side note to this is also building your autoresponder. This is also building your list, because look, when people click on this button right here, in order to get to the thank you page, they have to fill this out, right? So it's okay. They have to fill this out. So it brings up a little opt-in form, and you can see I test mine all the time. That's why it says Anthony Lead Source. I'm always testing it. But you can see where you have to put in your name and your email. When you put in your name and your email, that's when you go to my thank you page right here. So again, there's all kinds of different elements to what we're doing, but this one is building trust, building your list, and then also helping to increase your sales, right? And increasing your sales is what you always want to do. Now, some of you ask, can you bypass the autoresponder? Absolutely. You could you could say, I don't want to build an email list. And literally, when people click this button right here, they would just simply go, or I'm sorry, when they click this button right here, give me free access, you just link it to this page right here. Link it to your thank you page. But I would make sure that you are building your email list, because part of the profit cycle, like we talked about, is building that email list because it can activate additional profit cycles. How many of you remember that from last week's training? Yes? Okay. You can activate additional profit cycles with this traffic, and that's what's super, super, super important, right? So very, very important stuff. Now, let me bring up the notes. You'll all want to take these notes, but of course, you know me, I'm going to, well, I guess it's stuck. Let's see. I don't know why it's bringing up a, there we go. It was just frozen because I hadn't had it up in a while. So let's look at our thank you page. Let's take these notes. Okay, so thank you page. Okay? The first thing we want to do is put the free gift up top. Okay? So you want to make sure that is up top, always. Number 2, you want to offer your sale product below the free gift. And typically, you want this product up here to be some kind of special discount. So you want to use a timer for urgency. So what that means is you might say, hey, look, thank you so much for downloading my free book. By the way, I have this really awesome, whatever it is, training. I'm going to make it available to you for the next 3 minutes. If you click the link, you'll have access to it. So basically what you're doing is you're creating a little bit of urgency for them to take action on the offer that you're actually going to sell to them. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes, if that makes sense. Okay, so on part 2, what are we actually accomplishing? Okay, from the overall perspective, when we're at part 2 of this, we're building our opt-in page. So we've got this opt-in page. Okay, from there, we're sending them over to the thank you page. Okay, so now we've got them on our thank you page. Again, this is a profit center. Okay, this is a profit point right here. But, like I said, when they opt in, we are also putting them into our autoresponder. So you can see how big of a deal this page right here is. This page over here, super important, because look, you have to think of everything with marketing in terms of opportunity and missed opportunity, okay? So when you've got traffic coming to this opt-in page, let's just take for instance, okay? I want you to all pay close attention to this because this is a little more advanced way of thinking, but I think it's important that you learn the real stuff that works and not just the here's a diagram, blah, 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 and it's pointless, it never does anything, and you never make any money. It's much more intelligent for you to learn the why, almost even than the how, right? So think about this. Let's just say that we found that one subscriber is worth, let's just say a subscriber to getting something for free, blah, 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 blah. Let's just say they're worth $18. $18 up front. Meaning that right here, one subscriber, every time somebody opts in, you're making $18. Even though you're not necessarily selling anything, it's when they get to that thank you page, they're buying stuff, and maybe they're buying multiple things on your e-commerce store, your affiliate stuff, whatever. And so you've come to realize that you literally have 10 subscribers and you made $180. So your subscribers are worth $18, okay? $18 every time somebody puts their email address in. That's on average what you're getting. Okay, so we'll just say average. All right, so this little opt-in page, I'm going to redraw it. If you've got your opt-in and you've got all this traffic, okay, so we've got all this traffic. Let's do some math here. If you send 100 people there, okay, and that page converts at, say, 30%, all right, that's going to give you 30 subscribers, which we already talked about were worth $18 a piece. And since I picked some crazy arbitrary number, I'm going to actually have to use a calculator for this instead of just picking something other. All right, that's $540. Okay, so that's $540. That's the value, okay, of getting basically 100 people to your site. Now, let me ask you something. If you were to take off, okay, if you were to take off any of the elements that I just taught you, if you were to take off the headline, if you were to take off the timer for urgency, if you were to remove the bullet points which were designed to get the serious people involved, if you were to take off the image of the book, which was designed to get the visual people involved, your conversion rate would start to drop. If your conversion rate drops, say 6 points, okay, well, what does that do to you? If you go down to 24%, that's going to give you 24 buyers, which is only going to give you 24 times 18, $432. So that's $432 value. Okay, so do you see that this little drop right here, that right there is super important because, look, once you've got your funnel built, it's all about how is that converting? How many people are putting their email address into that box every time they come? So the reason I wanted to teach you the absolute breakdowns, the different pieces of an opt-in page tonight, is because I wanted you to realize that you are leaving a lot of money on the table if you don't have all of those pieces. If you don't put every single thing on that page, all those elements. Reach the people that are visually stimulated. Reach the people that like the word free. Reach the people that like the bullet points, that want to know, here's what I'm going to get. Reach the people that, they don't really like to give up their email address, but you put that timer on there and they got excited so they did it, right? If you reach every single person, you increase your opt-in rate. As you increase your opt-in rate, you make more and more money. Each point, each 1 percentage point in here, in this particular example, is worth $18. So sometimes people will just arbitrarily build these pages. They don't know what elements are supposed to be in them. They just build a page and say, voila, and hope that it works. Then if it doesn't work, right, let's just say it doesn't convert at the rate that you want it to. Well, then you say, gosh, this doesn't work. When the reality is that if you could just increase this right here, okay, if you could just get this little percentage up, all of a sudden it would work. How many of you understand that? Just say yes. All right, I see lots and lots and lots of people saying yes. Now, last week we went through the entire profit cycle. This week we've broken it down. We've said, okay, let's take just the web page processes. Let's take just those processes and let's focus on those. All right? So I think earlier we talked about it, the different profit cycles. What I'm going to do for you is break it down even more. Okay? So part one, all right, part one, we reviewed the profit cycle in general, right? So we went through the entire profit cycle. Part two, what we did just now was go through web pages. So it's the web pages and optimizing. So it's basically, how do you get more people to opt in, right, from this? Now, I'm going to break part three. I'm going to make it a longer series, and here's why. Part three is supposed to be your profit centers. But there are probably some of you, how many of you could use a little bit of training on the autoresponder series? Meaning when somebody opts in, what do I do with my autoresponders? Just say yes if that's you. Okay, so I see a lot of yeses, so we'll adapt. All right, so part 3 is going to be autoresponders. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you next week my autoresponders for this funnel that you just saw. I'm going to show you the emails that we're sending out, and I'm also going to show you why we're sending them. So in other words, there's a methodology behind each email that we send out, and you can duplicate that. Right? You can easily duplicate it to your business, whether, like I said, it's e-commerce or affiliate marketing, you're selling your own product, whatever, you can duplicate it. Okay? So we'll go with that. Then, part 4 will be the profit centers. Now, what profit centers are going to be about is legitimately going to be about, here's the different ways to make money, right? Here are the different pieces of profit center that you can stick into this model. Then I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to go to part 5. And I'm going to teach you some traffic generation. Now, traffic generation, I'm going to show you my Facebook ads account. And I'm going to show you exactly what I have spent on generating opt-ins for my free books. And then I'm going to show you what we've earned. Some of you actually have come in and bought the product, and you're here because you saw that ad on Facebook, and you're here tonight. That's okay. I don't mind showing you exactly what I did in my marketing to have you here with me. How many of you would agree that if I show you exactly what I did to get you here, that you would actually be learning what I'm doing and maybe could duplicate it? Go figure. Like I said, I always teach what I actually do. I don't teach stuff out of theory and stuff that I've never done before and all that stuff. I'll break down my entire funnel. I will say that one of the funnels that I'm running on Facebook, I believe, has done over $100,000 in sales, given away over maybe 6,000 free books, and generated a ton of happy people. So, and the thing is that I duplicate it. I keep doing it over and over and over again in all kinds of different niches, right? So it's not like it's just me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the exact way that I'm generating traffic, and I think that $100,000 is in about 2 months, probably about 2 months time. So in 2 months' time, I've given away 6,000 books. I set this funnel up in a matter of a couple of days, and then I haven't even looked at it, to be honest with you. I don't do anything. It's all automated. The traffic is coming in from a Facebook ad. The people are landing on opt-in pages that are already built. They're opting in. They're seeing my maybe a course that I have for sale. Then they're getting autoresponder messages with lots of value, but also the opportunity to buy the course if they haven't already. And then that's it. And to do $100,000, I think I might have spent $30,000 on ads or something like that, maybe. So I actually don't know the exact numbers because, like I said, I truly just built it and forgot about it. I turned it on, and right before I went to Destin, Florida this summer, where I checked out a little bit. And then, like I said, I just got back from a 2-week-long bachelor party. So there was really not a whole lot of me focusing on anything. I haven't tweaked it or anything. It actually was my first attempt. That's the crazy thing. It was my first attempt. But see, here's the thing. When you know marketing and when you know what works, you don't have to guess and do so. I always am split testing. I'm a firm believer that you'll never know everything. But when you know marketing well enough to know that you need that headline and you need that visual experience and you need those bullet points and you need that timer and you need that urgency, when you know the standard elements that you need to get a baseline success, then all of a sudden you don't have to guess anymore. You don't put up pages that suck. In fact, you can see right here, I'll show you, and the numbers don't lie. Look at this. my opt-in page is converting at 57%. Had 5,000 visitors and 2,849 opt-ins off that one specific page, just this one page. So 57% of the people that come there are opting in. That is really high. That is almost 60%. Now, that's huge, right? Most people, I think anyway, see about a 30 to 35% opt-in rate. All of that has come from Facebook ads. So I've literally run Facebook ads to this page, and 57% of the people that come there are opting in to my autoresponder, and they're opting to go through the entire process. And then, of course, some of them are right here with us because they actually bought my course, and now they're students, and they're here learning how this is done. So one thing you don't see me doing is saying, go promote my stuff. I don't even have an affiliate program for what I do, because I want you to all know that I'm not trying to teach you to go sell my stuff. I'm trying to teach you to make money, trying to teach you to build your business, trying to teach you to build mine. I'm not trying to create a little army of people to go do my work for me. I want you to be able to do your own, and I want you to be able to take the model and take the knowledge and take the profit cycle and apply it to anything. Apply it to being an affiliate. Apply it to creating your own product. Apply it to e-commerce stores. So there's lots and lots of different things that you can apply this to. It doesn't have anything to do with just me, right, and what I'm doing. So very, very important that you realize that. Now, like I said, when we come back in the next few weeks, the traffic generation, I'm going to show you, my Facebook ads. So these are the different parts, okay? These are the ones we've been through. We've gone through we've gone through this, and we've gone through this as of right now, okay? So part 3 next week, we will break down the autoresponder. So I will show you, I've already shown you my opt-in pages. I've shown you what I say on them. I've shown you what my goal is. Now I'm going to break down my autoresponders for you. I think it's only like 10 messages that are in there. And I'm going to show you each one and explain to you why I'm writing it, why it's a good thing to do it, and how you can apply it to your business no matter what your business is. Then we'll talk about profit centers, okay? How you can generate a profit. For me, a profit center is selling my own course. For you, it might be selling somebody else's course. It might be selling a course off of ClickBank or a course off of JVZoo, or it might be a different affiliate program, or it might be selling something out of your e-commerce store. Okay? Everybody has different profit centers, but I'm going to show you mine and then show you how you can twist that into yours. And then part number 5, which will be the next week, I'm going to share with you how you can crush it with Facebook ads and how you can duplicate this little funnel that I have running right now and literally generate thousands of dollars without even doing anything. I mean, truly, I haven't done, you all know I am not a Facebook ad wizard, by the way. My brother is, but I pretty much suck at Facebook ads. I had my first Facebook account banned from Facebook ads because I promoted a JV page, and apparently you can't do that. I don't know. So any of you that have been banned from Facebook, join the club. But it is what it is. So we all make our mistakes. And I'm in no way, shape, or form a Facebook ad guru, but what I will tell you is I know this funnel. I know how to get people to opt in to this specific type of thing, and I can show you how to do it, apply it to other businesses, right? And I'll show you my ads, I'll show you the images we're using, I'll show you pretty much everything. But all of that comes in time, right? I want to break things down. So again, next week we will be going over this, part 3, which is the autoresponders. And I'll show you exactly how to break these down and what to do in order to make these autoresponders super profitable so they're generating automated income from you or for you every single week, right? So it'll be a 5-week series instead of a 3-week series. Hopefully you're okay with that. How many of you are good with that? You want to learn all of this? Just say yes. So the only thing I need for you to do is make sure that you actually attend. I would say that our attendance is pretty good given that it's August, kids are going back to school, all that good stuff. We have about 700 people on tonight, probably about 800 uniques, but 700 on with us at this exact moment, which is good. But of course, you know me, I like to see 1,000. I don't like to see 700. I'm selfish. I always tend to do a little bit better when I feel like a lot of people are interested in what I'm saying. So so make sure that you're here, and you'll get to learn this. Plus, I am working right now on a new piece of software. So I am working on a new software that will be a free software, okay? So a new software and a free software that I'm going to give you guys that will help you with this profit cycle, okay? So there's going to be a free software giveaway. I am hoping that the free software giveaway will take place in one of the next 3 weeks. I have to test it. You know how it is. I've got to make sure it's awesome, just like the last software I gave you. So I am going to do my best to have it ready in the next 3 weeks. I am not going, hear me out, I am not going to send emails talking about the free software, okay? Because when I do that, here's what I find. People jump on just to get the free software and then never get back on again. Not so much interested in that. So there will not be a big announcement that says, oh, the free software is this week. I'm not doing that. What I will be doing is telling you, hey, look what you're going to learn this week. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'll give away the software. This software is probably about, I don't know, I think right now we're at about $6,000. So I think I'll probably be closer to $7,000. So it's about it cost me about $7,000 to build. And it's probably something you would pay, you know, if one of these guys on JVZoo built it and sold it or something, you'd probably pay $100 for it, $150, something like that. Then again, it may not work and all that good stuff, so mine will work. So it's a good value. It's completely free. It's not something that that will cost you anything. It's just my way of saying thank you. For those of you that are here and have not been here before, I do this every once in a while. I've already given away two softwares, two pieces of software worth about $10,000. And when I give away the third one, I'll reopen the first two as well. So if you don't already have those, you'll have a chance to get them from free as well. So hopefully you will all enjoy the opportunity to get the free software. Now, with that said, I want to do our cash giveaway tonight, and I've got a special request for you, for all of you. First of all, you will get a replay of tonight's training. Probably Nick will have it up in the morning. Okay, so you'll get a replay. There's also a replay of last week's training in case you missed that. You'll be able to watch that as well. And then tonight, what I want you to do for our cash giveaway, you know, we always go on Facebook and leave some comments. Now I'm going to put in the chat box here the Facebook fan page. Okay, I just put it in the Facebook fan page right there. I want you to do a couple of things for me. Pay close attention. On my Facebook fan page, I made a post right here. You'll see it. It's right here on my fan page. It's about our Built In Profit Live event. So we have our Built In Profit Live event. It's in October. I'm sure most of you probably know about this. It's a live event where I bring in a lot of speakers, my brother, a lot of people that have been on here, a lot of people that I haven't been able to get on here. Anyway, I bring them in to speak. I made a post reminding everybody on my fan page about the event because it is coming up. It's only like a couple months away. All I want you to do is leave comments on that post. You'll see it right here. Hit like, hit share, and then leave comments on the post. All I really want you to do is tell me how you enjoyed tonight's training. Would you suggest that people come to our live event? That's what I'd really like to know. I mean, I know not all of you can come to our live event. If you click the link, it's got more information on it. But would you suggest that people come to our live event? What I'd like to do is use that in the comments that I'm getting about the training and about our live events and about whether or not you just enjoy being here, right? I'd like to be able to use that like on my web pages and say, look, everybody thought this was really awesome. If you think it sucks, you can still put it on there. Because when I give away cash right now, it's random. If my little mouse lands on somebody that's I suck and my training sucks, well, that's so be it. I got to give it away. I never would pay you to give me a positive comment. I just want comments in general. So go there right now and leave. Yes, Kathy, there's still a few rooms I think available, but we did have tons of people booked in the last month, so I'm not 100% sure. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away a few $100s tonight, so pay close attention because this is where the Success Connection gets fun. If you're new, don't leave because I'm about to give away money. Okay? I am going to select one person that shares this post. I'm going to select one person that likes this post. Then I'm going to select one person that leaves a comment on this post. And I'm going to give you the cash prize. I'm also making this post inside of our Success Connection group. So let me just scroll down a little bit else. You'll see right here that we have a group set up. I'll put that link inside of here also. You guys definitely need to go to the group. If you're not a member of the group, there's the link. It's in the chat box. It's also listed right there. And check this out. The Success Connection group is epic. I've made the same post right here in the Success Connection group, right here. Okay, so you'll see it right here. All you got to do is leave comments. If you are not a member of our group, it's free, it's epic, people love it, they always leave. Michael is always on here posting recaps of everything we do every Thursday night, so if you miss, you can always jump right in and see a recap. So click the like button, click the share button. The share button is very important. Okay, so click the share button, leave some comments, and if you have not joined the group, there's a little button right here that says join. Mine says joined, but yours will say join. And if you join the group, it will. I'll be able to go in and approve you. So I'm going to give you guys just a couple of minutes. I can see that we got 6 people already trying to get in here, so I'm going to approve you all real fast. You can leave your comments. And then I'm going to start picking our cash prize winners. It's always fun to be able to give away the cash, give away prizes, and all that good stuff. It's fun. It's fun for everybody involved. So leave your comments. Keep them coming. And I'm going to start giving away cash right now. I'm going to start off with our cash giveaways on the fan page, since some of you are still joining the others. So here we go. All right. So we got 74 shares, 122 likes, and we've got 149 comments. We definitely need more comments. So you guys need to hammer it out, go a little faster. Let's see. Somebody said that the group comment or the group link wasn't working. It should work just fine. I see lots and lots of people that are on there. Let's see. Just going through here. All right, so keep your comments coming. I'm going to scroll up here if I can, and I'm going to go in and select our comments winner. All right, so here we go. And here come all the comments. By the way, if you want information on the live event, you can just click the link, and the link will share with you the page and all that good stuff for the live event. All right, so here we go. We've got lots and lots of comments coming in. Looks like, look at this. This is what happens when the Success Connection goes crazy. We get hundreds of comments and lots of people blazing through here with comments. I'll give you guys just a second because I can see tons coming in. We got 92 shares. As you can see, if you share it, you've got a 1 in 92% chance, right? Let's see. Looks like you should definitely be, the link is definitely working. go.dsc.com/group will get you group. Let's see. And then, of course, yeah, definitely. And I'll go there and approve some of you. Let's see. And I'm going to start giving out the cash because sometimes it takes me a while when I'm giving out a lot of cash like this. So let me get a lot of you approved here. If anybody else needs to get approved, just go into the group, click the button, and I will get you approved. Remember, the group is for positivity only. I did have to ban somebody earlier this week who's being a knucklehead. He was being a knucklehead while I was on my bachelor party, which really irritated me. So it's for positive people only. Luckily, I get to choose who's there. Gotta love that. All right. Here we go. Time to select our first winner. I will select this winner from our, let's just go with our likes. We got a lot of comments coming in, so let's see if I can go through our likes. All right, look, some of you aren't even fans of the fan page. You got to be fans of the fan page now. All right, let's see. Otherwise, you don't get any of my updates. All right, just scrolling through here and bringing up everybody that liked the page, and I'm getting ready to give away $100 cash prize right here to somebody on this page. So here we go. So this is for our likes. Listen for your name, okay? Cynthia, you weren't a knucklehead, I promise. That wasn't you. All right, so here we go. I'm going to select a winner right here from our likes. Okay, as you can see, only 150 or so, 152, give or take. So we'll just go through, and the winner is Michael Hairline. Michael Herline, you won this one. Michael, are you here? If you're here, just put your PayPal email address in the chat box for me. All right? We've got more winners to announce, but I got to get Michael paid real quick. All right? So give me just a second. I'm going to watch for Michael to send me his PayPal. Have your PayPal email address ready, okay, guys? Because I'm going to be blazing through this, giving away the cash prize like I always do. And then all of you feel free to go and check out the built-in profit link. We do, let me see if we can find Michael. All right, Michael, got yours. Getting ready to get you paid. And then we'll select some more winners. By the way, some of you are asking about the hotels. The hotel room is still available, but I think they've only got about 8 or so rooms left. We actually ran out, and some people were really irritated because I had told them there were rooms available, but we just ran out of the rooms after the fact. And the hotel gave me more, but I'm not sure how many more. Josh from my office is actually the one that deals with them, and I know they weren't going to give us many because it's actually wedding season in September, October. Of course, my wedding is September 25th, so I understand that. Let's see, Michael, you are paid. All right, so Michael has been paid his $100 cash prize. So congratulations, Michael. Now it's time to refresh here, and I'll pay somebody from the shares. So again, if you are interested in coming and getting a room, I would check into it immediately because I know it's a couple months away, but it also is very, very difficult to get rooms. And once we're out, we're out. We don't control it. Hotel does. All right, let's see. Loading up all of these shares real quick. So as you can see, I just pay. By the way, if you're new, I do this all the time. I just randomly give away money. Because it's fun. I wasn't expecting to give away this much tonight, but whatever. Sometimes I give away $1,000. Sometimes I give away $100. Sometimes I give away $500. So we're just kind of doing something random this time. All right, here we go. I'm going to select. A winner here from all of our shares, and it will be Jerry Livingston. Jerry, are you still with us? Jerry, if you're with us, go ahead and put your email address for PayPal in the chat box. All right, and we still got some more winners to announce just because. We'll announce one from the group, and then we'll also announce one from our comments box. So we're looking for Jerry. Let's see, I think that was Jerry's comment right there, but it's, yep, Jerry, got yours. All right, so Jerry, getting ready to get you paid. Congratulations, Jerry. Thank you for being here on the Success Connection. All right, and Jerry is paid. Jerry, you'll see that hit your PayPal account here in the next couple of minutes. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is always fun. Helps me engagement. You know, look, every time you leave a comment, all the people that missed the Success Connection likely end up seeing it and seeing that they missed out on good stuff. So it makes me, I'm always excited to see the people that missed out and what they think about it. All right, here we go. Let me load up all our comments. We're going to select another winner here on the fan page. Remember, if some of you are asking me, and I'm not really that 100% focused on this, if you want to come to the live event, you actually can just click right here, and it'll take you to our web page for the live event. And the live event, that's actually our group from the live event last year, from 2015. That was our first time to ever do this, which was really fun. And so you can see that's me right there, and that's my brother Adrian. You can see we're pet friendly. Chloe will probably be there this year. And everybody got their own Build Sim Profit t-shirts. It was fun. This guy right here, JC, he came all the way from Holland, which was really cool. And everybody in here, I could name them literally by name, matching their faces. This is one of Adrian's students right here, Frank, that's absolutely killing it right now. So doing really, really big things with Shopify. I think he's up to like 30 grand or something. So pretty cool. All right, let's pick a winner here from the comments box. Who will it be? Went a little too far, and the winner is Chuck. So Chuck Abrahamson. Chuck, are you still here? And we'll pick one more winner before we sign off tonight as well. So Chuck, if you're here, please put your, it's Chuck Abrahamson, I believe. Put your PayPal address in. All right, just waiting on Chuck and his PayPal address. And then we will move on and give away our next prize, which will be inside of our group. All right, got Chuck's email address. Hold on one second, Chuck. You will get paid $100 just for joining us here on the Success Connection tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, thank you to everybody. We appreciate it. I love it. Helps me to enjoy what I'm doing, right? So let's see. Hashtag never give up. You win. Paid. All right, man. You just got paid $100. You should be good to go. All right. So let's do somebody from our Facebook group. As you can see, Facebook gets all weird on me when I'm on GoToWebinar. So let's pick somebody from the Success Connection group. We've got 11 people that would like to join this group. So we'll approve all of you real fast, hoping that I don't approve any spammers that get on here and put dumb stuff on there. If I do, I will ban them quickly. That's what I always do. All right, one second. All right, go back here to my discussion. Okay, so here's the post right here, and we've got 311 comments, and they keep coming. So, no, that's the event page. Sorry, the comments come so fast that it even made me unable to do this. Here we go. All right, just blazing through this right now. Okay, so I got all. This is our Facebook group. Again, if you guys have not joined the group, you need to join the group. It's awesome. Let me go through here and pick out a winner. And again, as you know, I just kind of go through really, really fast and randomly select winners. So there's no rhyme or reason. Looks like James is here. James is excited to be here. Let's see. All right, so here we go. Here's our winner, and our winner is Kathy. Kathy Demlow. Are you here? Is Kathy here? Let's see if Kathy's here, so hold tight and let's just make sure. Kathy, what's your PayPal email address? We need to see your PayPal email address. All right, got Kathy's PayPal email address, so we're good. All right, so we gave away a lot of cash tonight. We gave away a little bit to everybody from different reasons, different things. Let's see, webinar winner. Congratulations. Okay. So Kathy, you are paid now as well, so congratulations. So listen, everybody, that's going to do it for tonight. I hope you all had a blast. In fact, just tell me, how many of you had a great time and you'll be back next week? Just say yes if you had a great time and you'll be back next week on the Success Connection. Maybe double yeses, right? Awesome. Well, look, congratulations to everybody that won. Congratulations to everybody that's here. We'll make sure that next week is awesome. Be sure to check out the Built Sim Profit Live event page. If you're interested in meeting me live and in person, if you're interested in meeting Adrian, it's a great little event. We don't do it to make a ton of money or anything. We just do it to network with our students. Like I said, I can literally look at the picture and I know the names of people, and that's kind of cool because you guys are used to seeing me, but I'm not really used to being able to see you, which is different and probably not as appealing to me anyway as you know, the live events. But I can't do them, you know, but once a year. Our schedule just doesn't permit it. So that's why we're doing it. It's in October. It's right after my wedding. It'll be my first live event as a married man. So pretty excited about that. Always excited about things in my life that are a first, and that will definitely be a first for me. So thank you so much for being here. Get back watching your Olympics and all the other good things that are on Thursday night. I know that we always run into everything. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited. I hope you are. We now have a 5-part profit cycle series, so it's going to be a ton of good value, a ton of good training. It's what we always do. Keep leaving comments and things if you love tonight. I always love to see them. Make sure that you keep watching for my emails. They come every single day, always with hopefully good information and inspiring information. And then if you're interested in our live event, get in right now, because we are pretty much, and we might actually be out of hotel rooms, but if so, there's still hotels right around the area that you can get in and still be able to join the event. So it's not like you're locked out of the event or anything. So with that said, everybody, have a good weekend, have a safe weekend, and I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time, Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody.